Hey guys, Coach Jake back again. Welcome to day 2 of week 2. Hope you guys are enjoying the at-home videos and enjoying time with the family. You're going to use the inside of the foot for round 1, you're going to use the outside of your foot for round 2, and you're going to use the bottom of your foot for round 3. So you're going to want to start on the right side of the box right here, and you're going to start with a little tap forward. Once you get to the top cone, just a nice little pull back and tap over with the inside of the foot just like that. Same thing with the left foot, tap over, shuffle, come back, right foot, tap over, come up, just like that. Now for the outside of the foot, it's the same thing. You're gonna start up here, come up, pull back, outside the foot, tap over, control, pull back, outside the foot, tap over, control, just like that. Lastly, to finish off, we're gonna use the bottom of our foot. So we're gonna roll the ball sideways, right? So we're gonna start going up, bring it back, roll it over, control, up, bring it back, left foot now, roll it over, control, and repeat the process. Alright guys, so moving on to the second part of the session, we're going to be working on fundamentals. So we have 2 skill boxes right here. They're about, I want to say 3 feet apart from each cone, and the distance between the 2 boxes is about 10 feet away. Alright, so we're going to work on 4 different skill moves to start. Alright, the first one we're going to start with is the classic scissors. Right, you know how it works. Step over the ball like this, push in the opposite direction. Right, so what we're going to do with the 2 boxes right here is you're going to start with the ball right in the middle. And you can choose, you can go to the right or to the left to start. I'm going to go to the right to start. What you're going to do is quickly turn, dribble into the box. Once you get into the box, do the skill, come out, come into the other box, right? And then repeat the same thing. Skill, out, into the other box, right across. All right? So for the second round, we're going to be working on the shoulder fake, all right? Another classic move. So same concept, you can choose left or right. I'm going to start going to the left this time. So you're going to push the ball to the left. Once you get inside your box right here, quick shoulder fake, and then you're off to the other box diagonal. Same thing, quick shoulder fake, and then you're back and forth, right? So you're gonna go from one box to the other right after each other. Now, for the third move, right, we're gonna do the L turn, right? So with this move, make sure you know which foot you have to do this move with, right? So if you're going to the left box over here, right, let's say I'm over here in the left box, you're gonna have to use your left foot for this move, right? So you're gonna have to pull back, pop to the side, and then you're off to the right box. Once you get to the right box, same thing, make sure you're using your right foot over here because we're going to be pulling it back and hitting it to the side, right? For the last move, right, we're going to do the step over, okay? So for the step over, same thing, you can start left or right. Now this one is a little more forward based instead of side to side, right? So you're going to quickly turn, face forward, dribble your ball inside the box, quick step over, turn, and back into the other box, right? Now, you can switch up the step over if you want. You can step over with the right foot, like I just did over there. Or you can step over with the left foot, looks like this. Step over, turn, and back out, right? All right, guys, so moving on to the technical portion of today's practice. We're gonna be working with a dribbling circle. So I have 8 cones set up in a nice little circle right here. So how it's gonna work is you're gonna start with the ball right in the middle. And to start, we're going to use our right foot only, right? So you're going to have to dribble from the center, pick any cone you want, around the cone, back to the center. Once you get back to the center, you pick another cone. Let's say I pick this one over here. You come around, back to the center, right? So maybe you could come over here to start, around this cone, cut over here, right? Come around this cone, right? But each time you're going to have to come back to the middle of the circle, right? You're going to move on to your left foot only, right? So the same format. Left foot only, pick a cone, dribble around, come back to the middle. Once you're back in the middle, go find another cone right away, right? Now, lastly, you're gonna have the both feet, right? So this is the third one, right? You're gonna be able to use both feet now. So you're gonna come over here, maybe you're gonna do a tight turn with the left foot, come over with the right foot, come over here, same thing, cut back with the left, control. So the format is exactly the same. 1 minute intervals of each one. See how many cones you can get in that 1 minute. And you have 5 sets to get as many as you can. All right, hey guys, so this is the practice portion of today's session. So for this, you're gonna need 2 boxes about 3 by 3 length, so they're relatively small. So the goal of this is to get a nice controlled pass from one box to the other box, all right? So you're gonna go ahead and start in one of the 2 boxes. It doesn't matter really which box you start in. And for round 1, we're gonna do on the floor passes, okay? So you're gonna wanna get this ball to roll nice and smooth into the other box and try to get it to stop inside the box, okay? For every time you successfully get the ball to stop inside one of the boxes, you will get 1 point, all right? So remember, there are 2 key points to a good pass, all right? The first one is power, and the second one is accuracy, all right? So you're gonna make sure you adjust your power and make sure your accuracy is straight, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and attempt a nice on the floor pass for you guys right here from this box. Let's see if I can get it into that box over there. Nice little soft pass. And the ball stops right in the corner of the other box. That would be 1 point for me. All right, remember, you get 1 point every time the ball successfully stops inside the box, okay? Now for round 2, we're gonna make things a little more difficult. We're gonna try to do in the air passes, okay? Now because this is such a short distance, you're gonna wanna try to give the ball a little chip from one box to the other. It's okay if your ball comes short and bounces on the floor a bit, as long as that ball comes off the ground at 1 point. If we get in that box over there, all right? So you're going to want to get the ball from one box to the other in the air. You can try different techniques. You can try chipping the ball, right, which is a nice little stub right underneath. You can try lobbing the ball over, which is using the lace-up portion of your shoe, getting right underneath the ball and lifting it up like so. Now, if this drill is too simple for you, you can make it more challenging for 2 ways. You can spread out the distance between the 2 boxes, so you're going to have to add more power and more accuracy to your passes. Or you can even make the boxes a little smaller, so then you have a smaller area to try to aim for the ball. All right, hey guys, welcome to the fitness portion of today's practice. So what you're gonna need is you're gonna need 5 cones set up just like this in a line. All right, you're gonna have your cones 10 feet apart. Just for video demonstration purposes, I made it a little shorter so I can fit it all in the video. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to do shuttles. That counts as going up to the first cone, turning around, back to the first cone, right? That's 1 set, okay? You're going to need to do 10 of those. Once you complete 10 of those, go ahead and take a nice little break. After you take a nice little break, we're going to be moving on to the second shuttle. All right, the second shuttle starts at the start cone right here, and then now you're going to have to move up all the way to the second cone over here, right? Once you get here, same thing, turn around, go back all the way to the start, and you're done with 1 set. All right, now because we're doing shuttles, you're going to decrease your sets each time by 2. All right, so the first set right here, right, this portion, you're going to do 10 sets. Now from that one to this one, you're going to do 8 sets. And from this start cone to the third cone over here, 6 sets. And lastly, from the start cone to the end cone is 4 sets. On the last shuttle, you're going to start at the start cone. Give yourself a nice little sprint. Come down here, touch the cone, turn around, sprint all the way back to the start. That would be 1 set. So that will complete today's session. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.